Might as well read it here.
Italian Center.
Good morning, everyone. Going to call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Here.
Brownell.
Here.
Conley.
Here.
Van Ort.
Here.
Hawkinsmith.
Here. Action on minutes previous meeting.
Second.
Roll call.
McCoy.
Yes.
Brownell.
Yes.
Conley.
Yes.
Van Ort.
Yes.
Hawkinsmith.
Yes. Any special claims? Action on the bill list as submitted by the county auditor. Roll call.
McCoy.
Yes.
Brownell.
Yes.
Conley.
Yes.
Van Ort.
Yes.
Hawkinsmith.
Yes. And then, Becky, it looks like we have a number of public hearings this morning.
Hearing number 5, resolution approving quitclaim deeds for vacant parcels at 1515 11th Street and 3314 East 7th.
Is approved publication on file?
Yes.
Is anyone here to speak? Anyone here to speak for or against item number 5? Seeing none, close the hearing, bring back the board for a motion.
Move the resolution, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Roll call.
McCoy.
Yes.
Yes.
Conley.
Yes.
Van Ort.
Yes.
Hawkinsmith.
Yes. Item 6.
Public hearing number 6, resolution approving quitclaim deed for vacant parcel at 807 Southeast 6th Street.
Is approved publication on file?
Yes.
Is anyone here to speak? Anyone here to speak? Seeing none, close the hearing, entertain a motion.
So
Move it.
Second.
Been moved and seconded, roll call.
McCoy.
Yes.
Brownell.
Yes.
Conley.
Yes.
Van Ort.
Yes.
Hawkinsmith.
Yes. 7, Becky?
Public hearing number 7, resolution vacating platted public utility easement for property at 8991 Northeast Hubble Road in Bondurant.
Publication on file?
Yes.
Anyone here to speak? Anyone here to speak on item 7? Seeing none, close the hearing, entertain a motion, board.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
McCoy.
Yes.
Brownell.
Yes.
Conley.
Yes.
Van Ort.
Yes.
Hawkinsmith.
Yes. Item 8.
Public hearing number 8, resolution instituting proceedings to take additional action for the issuance of not to exceed $22 million general obligation bonds or capital loan notes.
Is approved publication on file?
Yes.
Anyone here to speak? Anyone here to speak on that item? Seeing none, close the hearing, bring it back to the board for a motion.
I'll move the resolution, Mr. Chairman.
I'll second it.
I want to thank, our next several here have to do with bonding and fairly sizable ones. I wonder if we could have Eric maybe give us a
Great.
breakdown of what we're doing here.
Good morning, Eric Bullett with Allers and Cooney. So the 4 hearings address, the first one we just touched on, various housing programs to assist in housing throughout the metro, grants to these programs. The next 3 relate to improvements to various county buildings, solar improvements, senior center. I don't have the entire laundry list, Deb, but all specific county structures outlined within the limitations of bonding for those.
All right, thank you.
Okay, there's a motion and a second on item 8. Roll call.
McCoy.
Yes.
Brownell.
Yes.
Conley.
Yes.
Van Ort.
Yes.
Hawkinsmith.
Yes. Item 9.
Number 9, public hearing, resolution instituting proceedings to take additional action for the issuance of not to exceed $1.5 million general obligation bonds for capital loan notes.
Is approved publication on file?
Yes.
Anyone here to speak? Anyone here to speak? Seeing none, close the hearing, entertain a motion, board.
Move it.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Oop, opposed, same side. I needed a roll call, didn't I, Becky? That's all right? Okay. Item 10, I went to a different meeting there.
It's okay.
Public hearing number 10, resolution instituting proceedings to take additional action for the issuance of not to exceed 1.5 million general obligation bonds or capital loan notes.
Is approved publication on file?
Yes.
Anyone here to speak? Anyone here to speak? Seeing none, close the hearing, back to the board for a motion.
Move the resolution.
Yeah. And this is for the salt shed, too, for the public works and the solar panels at the senior center, just to clarify, just so y'all know.
Motion and second. Roll call.
McCoy.
Yes.
Brownell. Conley.
Yes.
Van Ort.
Yes.
Hawkinsmith.
Yes. Item 11.
Public hearing number 11, resolution instituting proceedings to take additional action for the issuance of not to exceed 1.5 million general obligation bonds or capital loan notes.
Is approved publication on file? Yes. Anyone here to speak? Anyone here to speak? Seeing none, close the hearing. Entertain a motion, board.
Move it.
Second.
Roll call?
Yes.
Brownell,
Yes.
Conley,
Yes.
Van Ort,
Yes.
Hawkinsmith.
Yes. Okay. That concludes the public hearings, it appears. Item 12, open the floor for public comments. Anyone here to speak to the board this morning on any other matter, step up to the podium. Name and address for the record, please.
Good morning. I'm Margaret Wright. My address is 1537 12th Street. I'm in King Irving Neighborhood Association president and also with the Near Northside Neighbors. I'm here to speak on behalf of the neighbors. We recently had a meeting with over 60-plus homeowners that are around the proposed sobering center location at 1914 Carpenter. The neighbors were asked, we had Superintendent Connolly in presence along with Sarah Bowes to oppose the center being there. Besides that, the group is actually proposing at this point in time, since this is news to us, we did not know about this happening and occurring in our neighborhood. We heard about the news about a sobering center. We're not opposed to a sobering center. We are opposed to the location being 1 block away from an elementary school, from a senior center, and from the senior center, Forest Avenue Senior Center, and also Senior Living Center that's there, the Rose. Our piece is that we're asking for 90 days to hold and halt on any decisions that are being made to progress and go forward with any construction so that the neighbors can get together and decide and have a conversation about what this is, what this means, and what the impact is. As you know, our neighborhood in that area has been greatly affected by home values and have been declining. This is not something that we want to make sure that we have our housing stabilized because it has been such a blight on the neighborhood with the redlining and all the other past history of this. We want to see this go forward. So we're asking the superintendents to put a hold on this for 90 days, let the neighbors get together, visit with the county people in terms of what this is in terms of more detail. We also are concerned about the environmental justice component and economic impact that it will have to us, and go from there. So I do have this, I do have a document for you all to summarize. I don't know how to give that, yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Margaret.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else this morning? Once again, just name and address for the record, please.
I'm Joanne Muldoon. I live at 1338 18th Street, just about a block from the proposed center. I just want to reiterate what Margaret said. There was a meeting almost 2 weeks ago in which 70 or 80 people, and there was not a single person there who spoke in favor of placing the sobering center there. We have Chester's Bar, or kind of a liquor store, 2 or 3 blocks from the proposed site, where right now there's a problem with people drinking and hanging out in the park. We don't want people, we don't need more people with substance abuse problems and a liquor store 2 or 3 blocks away. There's a proposal just across the street to rezone what is now low-density residential to allow a store to go in, which they say they're not going to initially include liquor, but it'd just be a matter of coming back to the city and getting a liquor license. There have been all kinds of problems with the people that operate that store at another location in the city, legal problems with shooting, drug paraphernalia, illegal payouts on gambling machines, and they're the people that want to operate across from the proposed sobering center in our neighborhood. And the city, I just learned, has recommended that they get the rezoning that they want across from the seniors, across from the sobering center. So our neighborhood, we feel like we're under assault right now. And
Is
that's
that
all.
from the city staff, Joanne, or,
Yeah, they recommended it.
okay.
Okay, is there anyone else make any public comments this morning? I just want to, and I don't think the supervisors want to make any comments. I haven't been as deeply involved in discussions, of course, with your neighborhood as Supervisor Conley has been, but just from my perspective, this is something that is just one of the many components that this board, as well as law enforcement, the courts, and others that are members of the Criminal Justice Coordinating Council have been working on and talking about for quite some time, a number of years, actually. From your comments, I'm not sure. This is not going to be a residential facility. It's going to be a medical facility. There aren't going to be folks coming there voluntarily just to hang around. They'll be brought there by law enforcement to hopefully get detoxed and get some sort of start for drug and alcohol treatment, and then they'll be released and have transportation to be taken to their own, back to their home or wherever they're going to go, opposed to going to jail. Frankly, right now, today, those folks are going to the ER at Broadlawns, right up the street from you. That's where they're going right now today. So anyway, I hear you. I think, what term to use, I think there's been some miscommunication about what the intent is here. I know that multiple jurisdictions across the country have medical type facilities like these, opposed to people being taken to jail, or worse yet, probably to the ER, where they're not getting the help that they need either. So I hear you. Bob, do you have anything, or?
Yeah, I don't have any problem with keeping the neighborhood apprised of what's going on, and that's fine. I don't know that a study which just moves the ball down the field that much, but, and I don't know what would entail in the first place. I have been to I've been more than one of these places over the course of my career, and one's a couple in Texas and one down in Iowa City. Iowa City one is different than this one in that it is a residential facility. It has 16 detox beds there. This will have none, and that if they choose to get their life straightened out, then they'll go elsewhere for that. This is a facility that'll have Christ Observation, Broadlawns Hospital will be involved in it, as well as St. Vincent de Paul. So there's a lot of positives that can go with it, and hopefully for the community, which will be, the one in Iowa City, I can tell you, has been the interference with the surrounding community, which are apartments and others around that facility, has been almost zero. And this is with a residential facility involved. This the one we're talking about, it'll be without. So keeping it a bit apprised, I have no problem with that, but I'm in favor of moving forward with it.
Okay. Any other comments? We're going to go ahead and move on to permits, Becky.
Number 13, new application for special Class C retail alcohol license for Animal Rescue League of Iowa, 5452 Northeast 22nd Street. Number 14, new applications for cigarette, tobacco, nicotine, vapor permits for those listed on the agenda.
Roll call.
Coy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Conley?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes. Move on to resolutions.
Number 15, resolution authorizing the auditor's office to publish notice of public hearing for May 30th on proposed amendment to the fiscal year 22-23 budget.
Move.
Second.
Discussion. Roll call.
Coy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Conley?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
16 through 20 are resolutions approving cooperative public service agreements with the City of Ankeny, City of Elkhart, City of Mitchellville, City of Polk City, and City of Sheldon. Number 21, resolution awarding bid for sanitary sewer improvements Phase 2 to Graph Excavating. Number 22, resolution approving professional services agreement with Bishop Engineering. Number 23, resolution approving 2080 agreement with the City of Clive for the Finley Basin H&H Impact Study. Number 24, resolution approving easement contracts for the 2023 sanitary sewer project. Number 25, resolution approving final plat of JBM Acres Plat 1.
Before we move ahead, so my understanding of a request from Public Works to defer item 21. Is that correct? That's accurate, Bob?
Waiting on paperwork.
Okay, okay.
I'll move those collectively with the exception of 21.
Second.
Question, Mr. Chairman. Number 22, I guess I'm not familiar with this. What's the restoration of section corners? What does that mean?
Bob? Dominic? Okay.
Never gonna go home without a lawyer, right?
Dominic Anania, Polk County Attorney's Office. This has to do with the Northeast Broadway project. Replacing section corners are for purposes of surveys with the Iowa code. So,
I get it, thanks.
yes.
I've never seen that before.
Just really quickly, so I've gotten a few calls about the construction work going on at Broadway. I knew we had it closed from, East 29th to the east or something. Is that just getting utilities moved or starting on the whole overall project, or do you know?
Yeah, it's starting on the whole overall project. When we let it such that they could move around to different areas, which best fits the contractor and the cost. That was the best area for them to start in. So obviously with construction, you do the utilities first.
Right.
And work your way up. So they close one half of the road. They hope to get that done in the next few weeks. Then they'll switch the other side of the road there. We've had some calls, just so you know, for Des Moines, has a softball fields up there north. We're routing them around 38th Street. We're working closely with Des Moines. As you know, they're partners with us on this project. So otherwise, we're trying to let as many people know as we go.
Sure. Well, it's not going to impact that 4 mile interceptor or the tie-in that we did at the 4 mile interceptor. We came west to tie in the community center and the school and stuff.
Yeah, we're not-
Those stubs
yeah.
we got going across Broadway.
Correct. We're not going to disturb what we've already done.
Okay, okay.
So you've had to redirect for the softball field?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
How long will that take?
Well, that could be another month, but you know, that whole section's gonna be tore up for probably till November.
Okay.
So depending on, you know, our discussions with the contractor and the cities at every meeting as well, it could be for the rest of this season.
Okay, I figured it would be.
There is a detour around on 38th Street.
Got
Okay,
it.
okay, all right. Thank you. We had a motion and roll call on all the items mentioned except for 21. Roll call.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell? Conley?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Number 26, resolution approving agreement with Feck Steve Limited for lead hazard repairs at 2213 Southwest First. Number 27, resolution approving contract with Iowa Department of Health and Human Services for future multi-year emergency preparedness and response funding.
Discussion? Roll call?
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Yes.
Number 28, resolution renewing lease with the Polk County Heritage Gallery for space at the Administration Building. Number 29, resolution approving agreement with Downtown Community Alliance for the use of the Wagner and 122nd Avenue parking lots for vendor staging at the Farmers Market. Number 30, resolution approving agreement with Lutheran Services in Iowa for the use of 1907 Carpenter Avenue parking lot for vendor staging at the Farmers Market.
I'll move those collectively.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call?
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell? Conley?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Number 31, resolution creating side-by-side position in Community, Family, and Youth Services. Number 32, resolution modifying positions within the Medical Examiner's Office. Number 33, resolution creating position in the Treasurer's Office. Number 34, resolution approving position modifications included in the fiscal year 23-24 budget. Number 35, resolution approving employment agreement with Dr. Amanda Moreno. Number 36, resolution approving professional services and business associate agreements with Health Gauge Wellness Solutions. Number 37, resolution approving addendum to agreement with iSolved Benefit Services. Number 38, resolution renewing contract with Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield of Iowa.
I'll move those resolutions collectively.
Second. Discussion? Roll call?
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Conley?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Number 39, resolution approving 2080 agreement for partial funding of Homeland Security Services within the metropolitan area.
Move.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call?
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Conley?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Number 40, resolution approving 2080 agreement with Polk County Emergency Management Commission.
Move the resolution.
Second.
Discussion?
Does anything change here, Bob? You sit on the, is this, what,
Well, this is EMA, it's not 911, but it's
Oh.
the same. 50
Okay.
cents is per capita.
so nothing's changed there?
No, just the population.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. Roll call.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Conley?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Number 41, resolution refunding overpayment of transfer tax to Allers and Cooney.
I'll move the resolution.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Conley?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
42 and 43 are resolutions approving agreements with OVG Global Partnership for sponsorship with Casamigos and Dos Hombres at the Iowa Event Center.
Move. Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Conley?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Number 44, resolution approving agreement with Forest Avenue Outreach for Polk County funding.
Move.
Second. This is the item we had board staff on, correct?
Yes.
A while back.
For the kids.
Did we ever figure out, or did they ever come back with an idea that maybe they could serve more than 15 or 20 kids? Is that still in play, or do you know what's going on there?
I think they can, someone's here to speak to that, Sam, and, he is, and I think he said there was 17 of them that they have signed up so far.
Okay.
Just state your name, will you? And your
Ben
address.
Spellman, work with Forest Avenue Outreach, and do a lot more. I heard you guys speaking about 6th Avenue. I have a spot right on 6th Avenue too, that we do everything for the community. The outreach program that we have with construction, we've been doing before funding for the last 5 years. To quote on some stuff in our neighborhood, the funding will help kids in our neighborhood not only get off the streets, but learn a trade, and they get paid doing it. So I got caught off guard. I'm kind of nervous. So, you know?
What Maya said was it's difficult to track more than 17 or so kids. I mean, I think last year you had less than 17, but able to make sure that they follow through and keep all the paperwork and everything. It's
The paperwork, and at this time, I got a van, so at that,
only you,
yeah.
right?
So it was, and to get like all of them skills, you know, so the more people we have, then the more workers we need, if that makes sense.
Right. I guess my concern was that 17 is great. I think that's a great way to start. I wonder if there's a future forward, if we could take on maybe 25 or 50 even down the line sometime. This thing could grow and really be something really impactful, I think.
Yeah.
It'd be very impactful for the 17 you're serving, obviously, but.
Yeah, when we first started out, we started out with 22, and it was just too much work for me.
Right.
To be honest, like, if
get
the
that.
funding's there, we can do 100 kids. You know, we can do as many as
You just
we need
need
to.
more of you.
Just need more people. Just need more people in the community who really want the communities to change. Just remember that.
Question. What's the selection process like as far as what kids get into the program or how they get into the program?
So we put it out through all the high schools. So every high school gets to look at it, and then we go to talk to like the IJAG programs. Before it was just, you know, pretty much kids who were in the neighborhood that really weren't in school. So now it's like it goes to every high school. Everybody gets to look at the application. I go around, talk to schools. Maya goes around, talks to schools. And then we really try to find and balance it out of people who are in the area of where we're at on 6th Avenue, from north to east to Lincoln.
What's the targeted age? I mean, is it sophomore, junior? Or
Yeah,
is it?
16 to 20.
Okay. The reason I ask is I know that at least some of the trades require specific classroom work in high school. All of them, I think, you got to have a diploma now, but some of them, more sophisticated, they need specific training in high school too. That's why I wondered if you're able to get to them early on, say if you want to be.
And that's what the program is doing now, is linking them to this program. Will get them ready to, when they leave the program, they'll have like a certain part of OSHA for moving into like whether it's, you know, the unions or whatever, but they'll be skilled.
Okay.
And they'll get different skills from all the different trades.
Perfect. Yeah, I just hope they're being made aware of the classes they're gonna need in high school to be eligible to get there, so, yeah. Okay, cool, that's great.
Thank you.
Thanks for your work.
All right, thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Okay. We need a roll call.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Conley?
Yes.
Van Ort? Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Number 45, resolution approving community development grant to the Italian American Cultural Center.
Move.
Second.
Roll call?
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Conley?
Yes.
Van Ort? Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Number 46, resolution approving community betterment grant awards.
Second.
Roll call?
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Conley?
Yes.
Van Ort? Hawkinsmith?
Yes. Communications, Becky?
Number 47, flood insurance study report and flood insurance rate map revisions.
For the Public Works, Emergency Management?
48, request to abate taxes on property located at 1002 West Washington Avenue, Polk City.
For the Assessor, the Treasurer, and the County Attorney?
Number 49, notice of appraisement of damages and time for appeal in the matter of the condemnation of certain rights in land for the Hamilton Drain East System Storm Sewer Phase 3 project.
For the Treasurer and the County Attorney?
Number 50, filing a written decision, City of Ankeny, voluntary annexation, including non-consenting owners. Number 51, City of Bondurant, voluntary annexation within urbanized area of the City of Mitchellville. Number 52, filing of written decision, City of Grimes, voluntary annexation within the urbanized area of Johnston and Urbandale. Number 53, City of Altoona, notice of meeting regarding Altoona Urban Renewal Area Amendment. Number 54, City of Des Moines, notice of consultation meeting regarding Urban Renewal Plan amendments. Number 55, City of Johnston, meeting notice concerning proposed amendment to the Northwest 62nd Urban Renewal Plan.
Refer all those to the Public Works and the County Attorney. Any budget actions?
None.
And we have appointments.
Move them.
Second. Second them.
Roll call?
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell? Conley?
Yes.
Van Ort? Hawkinsmith?
Yes. John, Sarah, anything tomorrow?
Yeah, we've got board staff for general service to update us on some projects they're working on.
Okay. Anything else, board members?
Move adjourned.
Second.
Roll call?
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Conley?
Yes.
Van Ort? Hawkinsmith?
Yes. Yes.